On a scale of 1 to 10, Oh, there you are. Hey. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you maintain eye contact in your virtual meetings with clients, any virtual presentations you give, and while you're recording and sharing videos? For a lot of advisors I work with, not too well, but that's okay. That's exactly what we are chatting about today. And I'm going to show you 3 key things you can do to improve your eye contact. So we're going to talk about why eye contact is so important, how often do you need to maintain eye contact, and then what can you do to make that process a little bit easier. So stay tuned. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Katie Braden, and I specialize in helping financial advisors and financial planners easily and authentically leverage video throughout your business so that you can boost your confidence, deepen client relationships, and attract more of your ideal clients. So if you're not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any future videos. And when you're really ready to dive in, be sure to sign up for one of my upcoming workshops. In a profession built on trust, maintaining eye contact is one of the most important things that you can do in building and maintaining your client relationships. And it's just as important in virtual meetings and videos as it is in person. Just think about if you've ever been on the receiving end in a meeting where someone didn't make eye contact with you. Maybe they were heads down taking notes the whole time, or you were there with another person, even in a group meeting, and people made eye contact with everyone but you. That is a really negative human emotion. And we also tend to see people that don't make eye contact as being less sincere and potentially less trustworthy. So we want to make sure in your videos and virtual meetings that you are maintaining eye contact. But here's the thing, just like in an in-person meeting, you don't need to stare the person down the whole time, right? Even if you're out to coffee or lunch with someone, you're not going to just look at them directly in the eyes because that gets a little bit awkward, right? So we still want to mimic those in-person reactions that we have. You're going to look down and take notes, you're going to look away and see if somebody's walking by, and that's okay to do in videos and virtual meetings as well. So the first step is knowing where on earth is your lens. Now, the challenging thing is for a lot of computers, or if you're recording on smartphones, it's really hard to tell where your lens is. Even on my smartphone, I record videos on this frequently. I have no idea where the lens is. Like, it's really hard to see. Thankfully, I've gotten used to knowing where it is, but you might actually have to look, whether it's on your computer, find it on your laptop, put it in different light until you actually see where that tiny little lens is. Now, the second thing you can do to make sure you continue knowing where that is, this might seem silly, but it works, is actually to take a Post-it note. Take a Post-it note, just take a pen, and actually just create a little hole in the Post-it note. So you want a hole big enough that your lens will go through it. So then once you know, again, whether it's on your laptop, your smartphone, then find that lens again and put that Post-it note right over that lens. Now, the other good thing about this is that you can draw arrows, you can remind yourself, point here, look here. You can draw a smiley face so that it's something a little bit more recognizable, right? As humans, we recognize human faces, even happy little smiley ones. And this helps to resist just staring at yourself all the time. So you can stick this on your webcam, on the top of your monitor, on your smartphone. I do love recording on smartphones. Get outside. So that's another trick you can do. You can also pair that with, especially if you're on a laptop or a computer screen, make sure your lens is right above wherever you have your recording. So if you're doing a video recording or you're in a virtual meeting, play with the settings in that virtual meeting. There's often a speaker view, a gallery view. You can usually change the size of the window so that the person you're meeting with, let's say it's just a one-on-one client meeting, that they're up really close to that camera so that you're not doing a big dramatic, looking way down at your computer and then way up again. It makes it a lot easier. So in those instances, especially for virtual meetings, you should generally try to make sure you're looking up, look at that Post-it, look right up there into that camera hole. Might need to be a little bigger than this. Make sure you're looking there while you're talking. because they're going to be looking at you. You're delivering a message. So you want to make sure that they feel that eye contact from you. Now, yes, you are going to need to occasionally look down because there are some differences in virtual meetings, and you do want to see their facial expressions, their body language, how they're reacting to some news or advice that you're providing. So you'll look down, again, like you would naturally in a meeting or lunch meeting. You'll have those moments of looking down, but try, especially when you're talking, to maintain eye contact as much as possible. And then if you're recording a video instead of a virtual meeting, same thing. You want to maintain eye contact. That's closer to honestly like 90-95% of the time, right? Because you're really, like in this video, I'm talking directly to you, but I'm still looking around to grab things, and because I make weird faces sometimes, so that's okay. Be naturally you. So if you've tried those other options or you're ready to level up, here's the option that I use. This is how I maintain eye contact, and it's by using a teleprompter. So if you're not familiar with teleprompters, you can most often think of them as what newscasters use to read their scripts. So if you've ever seen a TV show about the news or seen a news set, you know you've got the newscasters there, and then they're always reading that script, and really the lens is behind it. So it looks like they're maintaining perfect eye contact. And while I don't have a script, this is how I maintain eye contact, by using a teleprompter in a slightly different way. So you can see that it's mirroring everything on my computer screen. It's going through an old iPhone that is then reflecting into that teleprompter screen. So if we zoom in a little bit, you can see everything is on here, and we'll walk over so that you can get a better feel for what's going on. So again, I've got that cord going from my computer. It's using an app called Duet, D-U-E-T. And then this is the teleprompter that is sitting on the lens of my camera. So teleprompter's there, that is getting mirrored there. So I am actually just looking directly in there, but I'm actually looking at the lens right behind. So they have different size teleprompters. If you want a larger one, they have teleprompters that can actually go on your computer screen. So you can have it covering your webcam if you'd like, but this is another option. And the other thing I really like about it is that I always have this set up like this. This is my setting, and I'm standing as well. So again, it makes it feel very natural, and I don't have to worry about looking away. I'm just constantly maintaining eye contact, keeping that good posture, keeping some energy and hand gestures. So again, this is using a teleprompter. I will link to the teleprompter and the app and everything that you need if you want to try this setup. But regardless of what you do, just keep practicing that eye contact, know how incredibly important it is, and keep making those videos.